and I guess want to start a little bit late, but I get it. I'm gonna wait till a couple people come into the room, and we'll get going. We'll get started. We'll have uh, we'll have a chat. So stay stay up, and I'm here. What's up? What's going on? Welcome to the big show. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Um, we'll wait for a couple other people to get in here, but I'm here to conversate until then if you like. Let's see here. Cool. Right now I'm trying to test the make sure everything's a go here.
Do you want me to try to put on my hotspot or something? Or are you gonna make your own?
No, you don't have to do that. Um, like I just said to my whoever's here, there's no the chat isn't coming up yet, so I want to make sure that's okay.
Maybe it's a delayed.
Yeah, I hope so.
Want some hot chocolate?
No, I'm okay on that. Boy.
I don't think they could hear you if you do that.
Oh, good
Give me
call.
a second, give me a second.
No, I got it. I got it taken care of. Yeah,
Is it gonna work?
I have exactly how I want it.
Okay.
Testing. If you are able, hey, what is going on? What am I gonna call you? Sanderson is the best, but hello. I don't know what Z gay means even. But hello, Pablo. Oh yes, we can get started. Welcome to the show. So tonight, what do y'all want to talk about? Now, I don't know. Oh, please do. Yeah, no, welcome to the party. I'm looking forward to having you. Did you guys hear about the plane crash? I'm thinking it's a little mysterious that it went from being a private helicopter then to being a jet, like a military jet, to then being a Black Hawk helicopter. Something seems a little out of touch with that. Meaning, it's very easy to cover things up if they say it's military, because the military gets in, and if they take over, it's squashed. Nobody will be able to say anything. Um, Me and Diana here, she's here too. Say hello, Diana.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm just taking off my boots.
Yeah, no, we were both in the military together, and we kind of have we kind of know how that goes down.
Yeah, there's a inner knowledge or
Right.
something.
Yeah. No, it's like its own gang. It's crazy.
Yeah, everybody comes out knowing stuff that they didn't know before. Okay.
Khalifa, hello. It's held for review. I don't know why they would hold that message for review, but okay.
No,
What?
sometimes it's probably different
Richard, are you
messages.
serious? For what? No, that's
Woo!
a.
Sorry.
Well, that is
my fault.
that.
Careful.
No big deal.
Sometimes.
It's not that serious. I'll be fine, babe.
Oh no.
But no, Richard, that's crazy. Yeah, no. So, all right, guys, let's just get started here. we are going to get into a couple of things. Now, I'm starting off with the aliens and the drones and this, that, and the other. Conspiracy theory would say that whatever has happened here in DC is suspicious because nobody knows exactly. No one's saying what exactly happened. We have like four different stories that are out, and no one knows anything. You wish. No, she's just pregnant. No,
What happened?
listen, I thought you
I
were my
can't see.
mom. Holy shit.
No, it's okay. No, there's look. I know I look older. I look younger. It really depends on the circumstances and the angle of the camera. Cause normally I would take a Snapchat picture from up here. Cause angles.
Yeah, it's
But
really
yeah,
simple.
no. I am 37. I just turned 37 on Halloween. So
And I don't think it Alex Spanish at all.
you do. You kind of look Puerto Rican.
Like Spain Spanish.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm straight European. Are you kidding?
They tend to be dark.
I'm whiter. I'm
I-
straight white. I'm white, like
I
ghost white.
believe that Spanish from Spain look darker only because my great grandmother, she was black.
What's going on,
With
Khalif?
curly
What do you
hair.
got going on? Yeah, we're both 37. We're the same age. We went to school together. We have known each other since what, fourth grade?
Fifth.
Fifth grade.
Fifth
Cool.
grade.
Yeah, right. That's right. But no, as soon as the baby weight is gone, she'll be
I'll look normal again.
yeah. Stress.
It's hard. It is. Oh my god, this week has been crazy. I've been feeling contractions, so we don't know exactly if it's the Braxton Hicks contractions or if it's going to be that time.
Yeah.
Like right now, I've been feeling it all night, and it's getting to me because this is my first, and I don't know.
No, it's crazy. Like in the army or like our circle of friends, like you're always like the young looking one. Like
Usually,
I mean, I always look young.
I think because of the baby weight,
I just don't age. But
it's different. Normally, that's what I'm told.
yeah,
But
exactly.
no,
No, I
lately,
remember.
lately it's just all weighing on me. I mean, I'm in my last month. We don't know exactly the day that it's gonna happen because it's not predictable like that. But we're there. We're getting there. Any day now. We have an appointment tomorrow too.
That is so weird. Yeah, no, no, but
I'm gonna put my glasses on because I can't see.
you got it. Yeah, no. Oh, yo, guys, what do you guys want to talk about tonight? What are you guys into?
Sometimes I wish they could actually talk.
Yeah, no, me too. Wouldn't that be awesome? I mean, they could potentially. We could have like
Crazy conversation.
yeah, like a
It'd be
four-way,
full.
yeah, four-way conversation.
This would be like a town hall meeting.
Right, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yes, for that. Don't complain.
No, they're asking if do you think they'll cut our VA funding? And actually, no, that's wrong.
No,
He gave us
I
money last
think
time.
no. I think I don't think he's gonna cut the VA funding. I think he's cutting down on the facilities using veterans for more funding.
Everybody got cola
Rather
when
than-
last time Trump got in. Like,
Yeah, my cola went up
when was the last time?
$30.
When's the last time anybody got a
$30.
stimulus check? Like when the Republicans in, they give us money. When
Yeah,
the Democrats are in,
mine
they
was
just
signed by Donald Trump. So
want us to hand it over.
I mean, I was okay on that, but then eventually, I think
No,
I think they took.
I'm
it back
not a
for
Red Wings
taxes.
fan though.
What?
I'm not a Red Wings fan. I just wear it because of stuff.
Red
It's
Wings?
my brother's. My brother passed away a couple years ago, and he's with me, so
Same thing with the Eagles. We're not Eagles fans, but we still have
No.
Eagles stuff around here for Mike also.
When? Wait. No. Active
6%?
duty. No. Active duty. He brought down the pay. Remember?
Why? I don't remember that.
Because we weren't in a war anymore.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, if we're not in war, what do we need all that stuff for? I'm sorry, but, being in the military and being from the U.S., it's complex. It really is, because before I went into the military, personally, I was not for war whatsoever. I wanted to be a hippie. I genuinely just wanted for things to be,
Oh, no, she's
chill.
like the Democrat voice, and I'm the Republican voice on this one. She was
Actually,
raised
you know
Democrat
what?
her whole life.
I was raised to be a Democrat by my dad, my biological father. But over the years, I'm starting to see what they're really about. And to be honest, I wouldn't consider myself a Republican. He says I am. Maybe he sees something else in me, but I don't claim
You
either
know what?
party.
Yeah. Well,
And to me, it's
I'm
not that
registered
serious. But
independent, and you probably do the same thing.
I don't know how it works. But see, I'm not that political. I just know when it comes to the community itself, I don't like certain things. I don't like the way I've seen certain things happen. I've lived through certain
I mean,
things
they've
with my
weaponized the
mom.
police. It's insane.
They have been. I used to live up in northern New Jersey, and it's basically cracking down like New York, and New York is pretty bad because I've been through there too, and they just really don't care about the citizens.
It's
They
a
don't.
war zone up there. I mean, it's a
They're
war zone
against
here in
us.
Brundon County.
Yeah, here's
I don't know where you guys are, but around the world, where are you guys from? Give us a hint so we can, speak on the terms of knowing, where you're speaking from. And we'll be asking questions because we don't, I've been around, so I know the United States on the East Coast pretty much, and I've been to Cali for surfing.
well, that's nice. I never went to. I've never been outside of the East Coast myself, nor have I traveled outside of the states. So
It's crazy.
no, they're still talking about the tax cuts.
Yeah, no, I know, but yeah, okay, Tat. We should get on that though for just at least a couple minutes. Um,
I'm waiting for the gas
no,
prices
I'm
to go
all
down.
about listen.
Brickell, Florida. Oh, I've been there. It's beautiful.
Is it
I
really?
used to do
Is that?
Uber. I used to do Uber down there. It's
Uh,
3 hours away from where my parents stay.
Jeez.
3 hours. It's a long drive, especially when you have a car that has no
I said that with
tints.
a CH, by the way, because everybody's been hitting me up about saying Jesus too much. I
Jesus,
I see it
we're
with
good.
a CH, but they don't hear it because of the New Jersey accent, I
Sugar honey iced tea, Batman.
guess.
At least they called it sweet. Stop.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll come by.
Uh,
If you listen, I try to always look. If you come to my page,
Michigan.
I
Wow.
always try to make sure I come to your page and sub you. And if you want me to throw some comments, I do. Um, I try really not to be controversial when I'm in the comment section. I pretty much just say what I'm feeling about whatever project you might be on. But I definitely will. Thank you, and I thank you so very much.
Has anyone noticed anything lately, like news wise, or just something that might have come up? Cause there's something. What was
How
it?
about
The
that lady from
alignment.
CERN? Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
There's the alignment, and honestly, the baby I think has been kicking more frequently because of that.
because it
Um,
slowed down a little bit after the alignment. Kind of. It's
yes,
still
it's the baby's still kicking, but not as intensely as before.
there was like
So
a 4 day period during the alignment. That was crazy.
yeah,
That was
I was kind of freaking out, and I was like, okay, I don't know if this is what I should be feeling or if it's just in my head. It's being my first. I'm not sure what to look for, and you can only read so much online in books and get advice from everybody else that's been pregnant or had that experience at least once. Um, I don't know. Hey, if anybody has any tips on that stuff, let me know.
yeah.
If
It-
anybody's ever been through it.
if you haven't had the chance to have kids and all that stuff, it's fun, but it's stressful. It's basically giving
Very different.
all your love to something that you created, or had a hand in creating. But yeah,
50-50 chance it'll like me
oh my God, everyone loves you. Stop. Everyone loves
back.
you.
No,
Um,
seriously, I'm just nervous because on a regular, I honestly feel like when I hear babies or children cry, it kind of freaks me out. Like, why are they crying? What's wrong? I wish I could help, but they're not my kids. I don't want to be a creep. So I have to back off, and I think that's baby fever. So
but being this is a
just to
science
calm me
show,
down.
or science fiction, um,
Ooh.
it's really more of what it is. Oh, did you guys hear about that doctor from CERN? I saw it both on Fox News. I think that I caught a glimpse on CNN. Um, and then of course OAN and all them played it too. But
Oh,
this doctor comes out. It's a woman, and she says it's not our fault. What's going to happen in like the next month or so? and
Mm.
I took that as they know something is about to heat up. Like, and
That's
the
a hint.
that's a
It
hint.
always
That's a
seems like a
throw.
hint.
It's a throw in.
Why would you bring it up if you don't want people to really pay attention or talk about it? Or I feel like sometimes when they say these things or they bring them up, they kind of want to give you a piece of information and then they don't want to give you the whole set of details because they want you to just keep guessing. The
Right.
conspiracy theory comes to mind. Um, like, oh, we're not really doing it, but we could be.
Right. And yeah, really. Yeah. I got the Book of Satan, but I'm not going to preach it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay. Your ideas aren't going to come
Yeah.
from a book that you're reading.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Total.
I got kind of quiet.
Yeah, no, they yeah, no, we definitely scared them away with the baby talk, I think.
Really?
it,
Guys, I'm so sorry. No,
wa-
if you guys ever
it's
feel
touch
like
and
I'm
go.
making you uncomfortable with like baby stuff or
Well, really, like it's
personal
when
anecdotes.
when we do this, basically, like I like to talk to the people that are in the chat room. It's more of like a a back and forth.
For them? Okay.
Yeah, like because a lot of people, these people, they come up with really good, um, conspiracies on their own, and most of them have a lot of proof.
What's the
They really do
last
back it up.
what's the last one you guys were talking about then?
Angels
Sure.
and demons.
Oh,
We're
but I
getting
thought that was a constant.
yeah, it kind of is, but you, angels and demons is it's hard to get into because as soon as you talk about demons too much, it seems to me like people think that now you're a Satanist or Luciferian, and that's the furthest thing because really by learning your adversary, that's how you beat them.
Isn't that learning theology as well though?
Exactly, yeah. And
Spirituality versus
these
theology.
guys
Okay.
are smart. Like I love talking to my viewers.
He loves telling me about you guys, so I don't want you guys to feel like
No,
I'm trying to interject. I
they come up with
don't.
real stuff.
I can't read, so I keep doing this and trying to see if you guys are saying anything that I could keep
Go
track
touch
of or
and go with.
something. Yeah, but it's okay. Maybe they're just listening to us.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm great. I'm game.
If you guys are cool with listening to me rant, I could do it all night.
Definitely can. Two
Yes,
Scorpios, you know how it goes.
it's nuts.
It's nuts.
Like two squirrels.
But yeah, no. Like where I was going to go with that was the CERN thing. I think that this year is going to be weird. They say they shut down, right?
Mm.
Well, then why are you funding them? I think their funding went up like 20%.
Well, they were talking about during the whole
And Elon was
elections
in.
before the inauguration, way before. A couple of weeks ago, I don't know if everybody remembers, but they were talking about how many different like government departments we have that nobody really knew about, and it's like 18. So the U.S. is literally funding all these departments. Like, what is it? Um, the FBI, the CIA, and then there's like a whole bunch of other ones that nobody even knows exactly what they're all for.
Like
exactly.
the ATF, that's basically the FBI can do the ATF's job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why don't they just kind of
They've
keep them
weaponized
grouped
our
in?
government against us.
They're making
It's
more.
unbelievable.
Yeah, they're making more groups. So like, I feel maybe I'm out of pocket saying this, but I feel like somebody's laundering money or embezzling money into these different groups, and that's how
I
they're
think
trying
that's
to get away with it.
our
Because
politics is turned
why are
into
we still
that.
in debt?
It's just that our politics have turned into just that.
It's all about
It's
money.
like, yo,
Money really is the root of
we
all
want Colombian
unhappiness.
cocaine. Let's just make a deal with the Colombians, and we'll tell them that we're bringing in.
Yep. There's always an inside guy.
Yeah.
Very sad. The things that I heard, the things that I noticed, just
Uh,
being
I
in the military, it was not great.
Coming
And
from a political family, it's so. I don't even. I can't even find the words to describe how
It's hard.
dirty it is.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like, here's a briefcase. Buy our trash trucks. Like, that's really what you're looking at. Um,
Yeah.
and that's not a conspiracy. I'm telling you the real, what a little bit of what goes on the inside. I mean,
Yeah, like they
you
privatize everything now, and
even further than that though. You got judges doing cocaine, at parties, but then they're sending you to
officials.
jail for doing cocaine.
Yeah,
That's not.
it's hypocrisy. And
Yeah.
they're using the
So
law against everybody else that can't really defend themselves at this point, which I don't think is fair whatsoever.
yeah,
So
eggs for $8. You want me to get a lawyer, right? Okay, I can't. So I gotta get a lawyer instead of feeding
that's
myself.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Give me the chair now, right?
Mm. Oh, don't say
No, no.
that. After
I'll
watching that
sing it
movie,
in
oh my god.
jest. I'll sing it. Nefarious was crazy. I recommend it if you are into theology and um the
If you like a lot of dialogue, it's a good movie. Surprisingly, I actually thought that I was gonna be bored by it because I'm not into too much dialogue. I like action movies and gory things. But this one really, it took me back. It was pretty good. And it just kind of, it hit hard a little bit, because of
because it
the
was
way I was
sad
raised.
and well, it was
Yeah,
sad
yeah.
too in a way.
It's the like if you
Yo, look,
watch it, you'll see
I
how
think that there's
when
more
it starts
comments here,
impacting you.
and I think YouTube is doing it again. Like they really mess with my
Going
subs.
down.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Maybe they're cutting us off.
We just had 21 people like 3 minutes ago. We got down to three. Yeah, no, I just don't see it. I mean, maybe, but I just don't see it.
Guys, if anything ever seems offensive or you just don't like it, just state it. Just put it there. It's fine.
Yeah, really,
Or
seriously.
I'm cool with it. I don't care.
That's
Nothing offends me really.
that's why I wanted to bring Diana in on this because I can be kind of forward in a way that sounds rude.
Really?
No, not at all, right?
With them?
No, it's just uh, I've gotten comments in conversation where they think that I'm talking at them when really I'm just trying to have dialogue
Oh.
with my viewers.
He really does. He does love to have dialogue with people. He loves having that conversation because we're homebodies. We stick close to home, and even when we're out in public, we're super nice to people. We don't ever get that forward. I don't think. Both of us really. I'm used to being at home. I'm very introverted. This is like not my comfort zone at all. I hate being on camera.
Gosh, she's never done a lot. Like I think the first time you guys saw her last week was her first live show ever. She doesn't do videos.
I hate being on
She
camera.
was in,
I think I look weird. I think I sound weird. I sound like a child. So it's a little uncomfortable. Um, but because, he asked me if I was okay with showing up on video. He, he
because
asked me. He never pushes me to do anything. So I figured I'd do something for him for once and, not
oh
make
you
him
always
feel like
I love you so much. You always do everything for me.
"Hmm."
You really
He
do.
he does everything for me. Genuinely, he does everything for me, and I don't know how much more grateful I could show him that I am, but I just want him to feel that like no matter what, you guys really do mean a lot to him, and I that means a lot to me. So I want that to be.
Because
I want this to be a normal thing.
my
I don't
subs,
want him to feel like he can't.
my subscribers here, they're forward with me too though. Like if they don't see something, they'll straight up ask me to like, Philip or Bobby, whatever. I'm not seeing that, and I really do try to break it down to where before I was like, if you don't see it, you're just not in. You're not part of the gang.
Yeah.
But it's not like that because everybody has a different I don't want to call it a power, different gift, and I see that it's not as easy.
Ability. I
Ability,
think I
perfect,
called it
yeah.
ability before. I used to think it was like a talent, but I don't think this is something you just kind of.
I
don't think. I
suppressed
don't
it
think
so
so.
hard for so long. You know,
I've been scared of mine, so
the,
I've
the
been
popular kids are not
ignoring it.
allowed to, see lights in the sky. Whatever.
I beg to differ, but yeah, I get that. That makes sense.
So, what are you guys thinking about the massive drones around the world? Not only in
They're
America.
still out, right?
Are they drones? Are they UFOs? Are they aliens? Is it our stuff that we're making it look
I
like
think
aliens?
it's government, and you know what? They keep getting quiet about it.
Yeah, that's what puts you on edge. Like why the hush hush quiet if it's our
Yeah,
own.
because every time the news channel has been, they'll say something about, um, the government. Literally, they'll say, "Oh, we've seen this over here or over a base or something," but then all of a sudden, they act like it's not happening. Like they won't ever answer or respond or something like that. And to be honest, I don't watch this stuff until he tells me. Like I'm
Yeah.
just
In
to
conversation.
me it's not. It's never been a thing. I was like, oh no, everybody has a drone, and then all of a sudden they just started popping up, multiplied. Like there's multiples of these things showing up over bases, and not just one in one area. It's all over the world.
Wait,
It's
you wait
it's
20
very
years from
odd.
now. They're going to be using those drones.
Five. I say five.
Really? That much? You think 5 years? They're going to be
We're already
using these
there.
drones for us. It'll be over. The
The
police will
eagle
have them.
eye.
It's going to be exactly what it's going to
It's
be.
gonna be way
Yeah.
more accurate. I mean, look, Google already did their.
Well, they put cameras everywhere. They're on every light post. Like
Did
they're already
you
here, but
did
they
you
want more
know?
power. They want to be able to follow that car. They want to be able to, uh, so like marijuana for instance, it shows up hot, on heat sensors.
Oh
So
yeah, because of the growing lamps. The I think the
well, no,
UV
no,
lamps.
even like back in the like in the 80s,
Really?
the way they used to find pot, dealers is they would put an infrared camera on a helicopter and they'd go over farms. So if they could do that back then, it'd be very easy to do
What
now.
if it was hot manure?
Right. That's sensible. No, that's totally sensible.
I would. I'm sorry. That's just me. I would have assumed that. But
I mean, to me, it's a bunch of horse shit.
no. What? That was clever. I don't know if you guys know this or if you've ever heard. When COVID started, there was a thing on one of my phones back when I had gotten one of the phones like right after the shutdown and all that. Um, I'd gotten a new phone, and then for whatever reason, Google had said something about would you want us to keep track of your health, and if you've gotten sick. So there is an actual something. It's not in an app per se. I think it's in your Google settings, and it tracks to see if you got sick during that time, and it would track to see where you go all the time.
Wow.
And they give you the option of turning that off. But the thing is, it was so scary to me that I was like, why would I want anybody tracking
They
where
got a
I
leash
go if
on you.
I was sick? And this is not just me. This is everybody that had a Google enabled phone,
Which
which we
means
all have it, including iPhone users. So it's not like it wasn't happening.
it
It's
would take
just
one
it was
mandate
so
to
weird.
say,
Only during COVID.
you know, with gun laws, if this person has a gun, they're going to put it on your phone.
Yeah,
And they're going to be following you around.
yeah. The whole thing with that. I don't know if you guys ever heard about the chip. Now they want. I mean, it's been in the works for over a decade. I want to say, but the kid who invented the. It's like a little piece of a grain of rice, but it has all of your information in it. And
Well,
he
they put it
started
in
with his own
dogs first.
family.
Think of it.
Yeah, but it's weird to me.
Dogs would
It's
get
weird.
lost. I paid for it with two of my miniature pinchers.
It reads everything on
It
you,
reads everything on it.
every single thing, and I don't know if I'd like that. And I'm
That'll be the mark. You'll put your hand over the
if you
whatever.
yeah if you believe in religion, I believe personally it brought to mind the whole mark of the devil, and that's kind of where I was like, mm. And I thought, you know what, I don't want that. That's also why when the COVID vaccine came out, I was really like hesitant about not getting it because I've also heard rumors from personal friends that had gotten it. They got the initial injection, and one lady, she got sick.
Oh
She
yeah, I
got
remember.
so sick she couldn't take the rest of them,
This
and
is
she
this
got
someone that you knew, or did you read this?
exempt. No, no, no. This is my friend from my old
Oh
job.
my goodness, you
Like
never told me
literally
that story.
over 2 years ago, I was working at a specific job, and I kid you not, my new coworker, because I was training her to do what I did, to basically take my spot, and she was asking me how come I didn't wear my mask regularly, and I was like, I can't breathe. I have asthma. And so I would put it underneath my nose. I would do this because I genuinely I'm not a mouth breather. I have to breathe through my nose all the time. And she was like, "Wow, you have, you know," and I was like, well, I can't help it. Like, if I can't breathe, how am I supposed to, keep from getting sick? And for an asthmatic, it's very scary because I've experienced asthma attacks since I was a kid, and she said she had the same experience, but it bothered me that when she told me about her initial injection, she was like, well, you should check with your provider, your primary, I guess, to see if you can get like an exemption from getting the vaccine, because she said that I could have easily gotten sick from it, or it could have killed me. Some people have
Think of-
actually died from taking the vaccine. So
Think about all the
it's not
kids
illogical to think anything
that were
like
born after these women and even the men got the shot. You know, we all know how when
Yeah.
you're pregnant,
and DNA,
all that,
and it
right?
all goes right through to the baby.
The nanotechnology and all that.
That's
Oh my goodness.
that's scary, and that's why that was my main reason. I don't know. This is a conspiracy theory of my own. I thought maybe that was a sterilization.
She can out talk me, right? You see it now.
I was born on Halloween. What do you expect?
You
No,
look like-
also I'm extremely introverted. Like I literally stay at home as much as possible.
yeah, but
He goes out more often.
you're educated though. You do read and you are hip too.
I don't read as much as he does. He loves reading books, like actual books. The last book I read, like the book, was C.S. Lewis's The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I'm not kidding.
Good book though.
8th grade, but I like to read. I like to read articles.
That is just so
I,
truthful.
and I watch
Who would
movies.
say that?
I get a lot of my stuff from like different articles from different places. It could be the newspaper. It could be online. It could.
But we do listen to audiobooks.
Yes.
So
We listen to audiobooks. I've been in and out of different types of schooling since 2007. In and out of college. I mean, I have a degree. I'm gonna let you guys know that right now. I don't have a degree in anything. I should have like my master's or doctorate right now. I should have written a thesis. But the thing is, I don't like getting stuck on one thing.
but all that it's worthless now. Like
Yeah.
it's a piece of paper
I
that
like hands-on
nobody cares
experience
about.
though. Yeah. Everything I've done was medical assisting.
Really, all that stuff you have to have an in here in America at least. I don't know where it is.
Yes.
Or no, let me say this again.
Always network.
Here in the
network with the
Northeast.
right people. Make sure if you're in a room.
They know.
I
you
got
don't have to-
advice.
They know. The
Really?
people know. Yeah, come
Okay.
on. We're going too far. We're getting off track. We're getting
Got
off
more
track.
viewers?
They're fun. They like to have fun. But yeah, no. So yeah, with this whole CERN thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the weather obviously is changed drastically, at least here in America.
That's
Like,
got me sick. Yeah.
It's on another
It all
level.
happened.
Is it do
really
you think
fast.
it's geostorms? Do you think they're playing?
Yeah. I thought it was documented. I thought they put that online.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that. Then next time if you catch
I
that,
swear I
make
saw
sure you send that to me.
See, this is what I was talking about. The Google thing. where
Yeah.
you Swipe. It shows you. I swear.
Oh
it
no, I
said
totally
geostorm
believe
stuff.
you, and I'm sure they do too. Because there's no way that it got like this year, and I'm talking about America. I really don't know
It hasn't been like this in a long time.
overseas.
Even when I was.
I know they said in Russia they haven't had a winter like this since like 1944 when the Germans were in Stalingrad and it was ice cold.
Oh.
And it was so cold that the fuel literally froze. Like that's cold. That's
And
next
that's
level
what I was
cold.
saying about the car.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we
And
couldn't read it.
we had a week of 17 was the highest. What was it last week?
That scared
it-
me.
You
'Cause
could.
we
li-
were
it was
bundled
like your
up and we
breath
were,
would
like-
freeze and.
Yeah, everything. Even if we had like everything covered, you still feel it. Like even a little gust of wind would just hurt. It was too much. Our knees were aching.
It's the truth though. You're not even lying. That's that serious. And you know it's crazy because it seems like it stopped the Russians and the war in Ukraine. It's missiles going back and forth right now.
You know what? In a way, I do feel sorry for them though.
Which ones?
Russians. It's not because look.
I know,
The history of them. I get it.
The bad guys.
They are scary people back then. I can't say anything about them now, other than if I think
They
it's
think they're the good guys.
I think they need food. I think that's all it is, and because of that starvation, the hunger, it's desperation talking, and I think that that's why they're doing this
And
now.
Ukraine
Like,
is
it's
basically
sad.
their breadbasket. Like that's where
Really?
they get their corn, they get a lot of their
So
agriculture.
why were they fighting them? I don't get that.
That's why the Russians won it, because it's actually a little warmer side of what would now be Russia.
Is that what would
What
be their
will be
garden
Russia, I
side,
believe.
kind of?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Wow. See, I'm still learning things.
Man, you teach me something every day.
I'm not big on geography. I'm not big on science.
She doesn't really do the whole alien things, and she cannot stand talking about.
Politics.
No, I was gonna say he's a name that we don't speak, out loud. The devil.
Oh.
My grandma used to say,
Look, I
you don't
believe
bring
he
that up.
exists. I do believe he exists, but it's not a subject that's easy for me to really.
Which is smart.
Yeah.
You keep him out of your. You keep the name out of your
don't.
house, or name out of your mouth. You keep him out of your house. My grandma used to say that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't provoke it.
And not only that, you give it power when you say the word. My grandma used to say, every time you say the devil's name, he looks back up. Who said my name?
It sounds like the gossip train.
Who's being invited?
Anytime you're talking about somebody, they always end up looking at you like, "Oh, they had something to say about me. Why don't they say it to my face?" There, I remember I used to go to church. Oh, thank you. I used to go to church, and they would tell me, you stomp every time your feet hit the ground. The devil is afraid or fears you a little more, and I'm like, it's a bit much.
Wow,
I'm sorry.
what
I
you
don't
mean?
know. I don't know if the devil really fears us in that sense. I think what they were trying to tell me was that your faith really does bring more to
the power of belief.
Yes, your faith,
It
has all the power in destroying him or keeping him at bay.
Right.
But that's all you really can do. Like, don't open yourself up to other
My
people.
eyes are so tired.
Yeah, no. It's been a long day for us. And
Yeah, really.
He hasn't even taken a nap, so I did.
Yeah, no, I've
I'm
not.
wide awake.
And what, I wake up at like 6 today?
Yes.
Oh, and it's like,
Yeah.
what, 1 a.m. now here?
Oh gosh, hang on guys.
Yeah, we're on the East Coast, so it's a late night, but
It
I
is
wanted
1
to do
a.m..
the show. I said I was going to do the show, and like I said, I love talking to you guys.
Yeah.
But I haven't got any
drop
questions.
comments
I want
everywhere.
some questions here.
What did I say?
Blessings to you and welcome. We're just talking just about everything. We've gotten into angels, demons, CERN, and a bunch of other cool stuff too.
Yeah. If you honestly wanna talk about something that we haven't mentioned,
Please.
or that you noticed on the news, or
Bring it up. We're here.
Discovery Channel, History Channel, all that stuff. Like, we're open. He's open.
This is an open conversation. That's why I love talking to you guys, because I don't think there's any other channel that does it like this.
I have no idea. I think everybody just has their little podcast stuff.
Of course, they do it the old way, like
Yeah.
their own news channel. Let's put it, we'll write a bunch of stuff down, and we'll talk what we want to talk, and forgive out the audience.
Yeah.
Which is just so, like, the audience is making you who you are.
Exactly, guys. Just so you know, we value your opinions and even some of your facts. Like, even if I don't know it's a fact, it's definitely your fact. So drop it in the comments, and then we'll try to respond. Well, he most likely knows more how to respond. I'll just try to see if maybe I know something, or I can look it up myself. We're on this thing called life together, and a big spiritual warfare going on.
Oh, yes. You know it.
Or Oregon keeps demons away. Or what?
Claire, if you could, can you define that, please?
Is that Oregon, or can you respell the first word? I don't think I've ever seen that. Never caught live. Just getting on. I love when you share your dreams. Always deep meaning. I've been seeing a lot more activity. New
We
creatures.
totally agree.
Are you noticing activity? Yes.
Oh, hardcore. Yes. Oh, yeah. No. Since
way more lately.
What's crazy is, ever since that alignment, it really just went, like,
yeah.
People were already tense, but
Oh
Man,
yeah, people have been acting weird lately.
they're out of their cars fighting.
Oh yeah, whenever we're on the road, we see a lot. Like, there's a lot of road rage. We've been seeing accidents. We've been seeing police pull everybody over. It's nuts. Thank you for the hearts.
Yeah, we love you so much
You
too.
guys are cute.
We love you so much too. We really do. Weird. No, exactly, and we are on this thing together. You know what's crazy is I've been getting. I don't want to call it hounded,
Wilhelm
but I've
Reich
been getting attacked
Cluster.
on basically putting together. You know, you guys as friends, we're a group putting together a group that is, and they're calling me anti-religion while saying that I talk about the dark too much, right? So
I would call that spirituality. Cause
that's
me
not what I'm doing
personally,
though. You have to know your enemy. You have to compartmentalize
there
these
is no
things.
good without evil.
Right.
That's always gonna be a thing, no matter what anybody thinks or says. Look, even
But
with
if they knew their
atheism
Bible, they
or
would what's you do
that's the
judge
thing.
not. Yeah.
Everybody judges at some point to a certain extent, to
Of
a certain
course.
degree, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to do this thing where I don't just judge immediately. I try to look at it for,
Really close.
the whole picture, not just, oh, it looks like this. No, my perception could mean nothing. And at the end of the day,
But with my stuff,
it could really be
you
something else.
literally were one of the first people to be like, first you asked me if I was okay, you know,
A long time
and
ago.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
2017.
yeah, years ago.
She was one of the ones like we've all dealt with this, so we can speak on it openly.
Yeah.
Everybody in this chat room that is going through this journey, you know, as we go together, uh, a lot of these people have lost their family members, like
Oh, you know
completely.
what? My condolences. I am so sorry.
No, when I say
I
lost
never
family
thought
members,
about that.
I mean like they all they want to do is go to brunch with mom or you know see
I would
their
love that
brother,
too. I like
see their
brunch.
brother, but they're being judged for something that they're going through, something that
In
we're all seeing.
conversation, yeah,
It would be one thing
I
if
go through that.
you know
It's
that
not surprising.
you know people can have mental breakdowns. We all know that,
Yes.
but that can't be this because how were we all seeing the same thing? We understand that the other people aren't.
If you do,
They've
okay.
been disconnected. They're not they're not on this journey with us,
With
and I'm
God,
cool with that because not
would you call that ignorance?
it's not ignorance. I think that whatever is happening, they've been directly disconnected from being part of this. They don't have the either the mental capacity to handle it.
Or desensitized, maybe?
They're desensitized in a way that to them their reality is real and nobody else counts. And don't even try to bring into a spirituality that is here where um, obviously, you know, 800 plus people, they're all seeing it too.
Okay, so let's do the orgone generator. Oh wow, Hawkwind. Okay.
That's
There
so
are
cool.
layers on top of layers. Is that what you see too? Building structures, ships,
Oh
dragons.
yeah.
Yes, we did.
Oh
And
yeah.
sea creatures, but different colors, light spectrums. Yeah, we've been. Oh yeah, no, we've been
What's
seeing a lot.
crazy
The
is
light stuff. Yes, I've been seeing
as
shadows.
soon as I broke it down to her, yeah, she's on it. Like it was just not even a thing. That was like one day it
He can just
was
show me something, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, what is that?" And then, okay, this one said, "Freedom of speech and religion. A lot is taking away from us. Just have faith and know our heavenly Father God has awakened us, and we try to open others' eyes. They rather believe a lie than the truth." Very true. Very, very true. I saw the sky stuff in 2021, prior to losing my sister, dad, mom, and grandson.
wow.
Sorry about that, shamelessly voracious. That is, that's
That's
intense.
hard. I
That's a
lost my
lot.
brother, but the thing is,
Yeah.
I lost my grandmother the year before that. So
Wow.
I'm thinking that
Thank you, Claire. I'm seeing these names. I've been catching these
oh
names the
Claire's
whole time.
here.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Claire Hughes.
one of my favorites.
Santos Bonacci, The Christ Within. Are
Everyone
these
here,
books?
everyone
Are
here
these
is
books? Or
awesome.
are they like audiobooks or something?
If the yeah
I don't don't
If
mind
they
the
are,
film.
I'll definitely listen to them
Yeah,
or
he will.
read.
Put up a new Sky video called "Illusion of Their Creation." Ooh, that sounds interesting.
You're 100% right.
We have the power, but don't know it.
Claire and
Oh, I agree.
Moonpath, both of you.
I agree with Claire on the. Yeah, we have the power, but we just don't know how to. Yeah.
No, yeah, truth.
I used to see. This is what I got. Very little with the answer. Wow. Okay.
Shamelessly too. I want to read that. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean, because at first I thought I was losing it too. That's the truth of mine.
I used to think
Like
I was crazy when I was a kid, so.
there were so many people that were against me, and since when have you been in religion? Since 7th grade? Like that's rhetorical. That's what we're saying. And it's not. It wasn't like that. That's not what the route I was even trying to go. All I was trying to do was open the people's eyes to the changes that were happening. And first it was like, I don't see anything in those pictures. And then when I'd make them darker, it would be, oh, well, you made it so dark that, you made it look like that. Babe, am I good with
we
that kind of art at all?
Okay, so we have an argument sometimes about this because personally, I just can't see stuff because I either have to put on my glasses or maybe the phone itself is kind of dark.
But
Also,
now you see things better than I do
but
sometimes.
his previous phones and electronics have worked perfectly. And no, there's some. It looks like there's an editing issue, but really, I think something's going on with like magnetism or something like that because it's not unheard of. And I don't know if you guys know this about Jersey, but there's places in Jersey where let's say you have a compass on you, right? And you're just like hiking through whatever woods or park or whatever. Sometimes that compass is gonna go whack. Like
Yeah, truth.
you will not understand why it's doing it, but it happens. And it's not just New Jersey, it's plenty of different states. And it's always near something
Oh, I do.
specific.
Shamelessly, I
I want
definitely
to
do.
say it's tectonic
No
plates,
doubt.
but I mean, does that mean that the earth is moving like over them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or as I see it, I don't listen.
I'm just wondering how they were made in the first place.
No, I got you. Well, isn't it crazy? Like, there's mountains, right? And then you go to, Google Earth or whatever,
Yeah.
and then you zoom in, and you
Oh,
see
you find stuff.
you find
Yes,
stuff.
you
Yeah,
find stuff on those
like
maps.
there's no
Scary.
way that Indian head came from that. You know.
Oh yeah. So like I like things like architecture, and we're talking about old school architecture. Things that we didn't have those modern tools
Shamelessly,
for.
and yes, honest energies around people, 100% real. Like the other day, like maybe it's because she's pregnant.
Mm.
She had this oranges, or it was like a orangey. It was more orange than yellow, but then there was like a blue that was, you know, closer to her skin. So it was
Mm.
like blue and then this orange yellow color. And I didn't even say anything to you about it because
No,
I don't want her
this
to
is
think
my
I'm
first time
crazy.
hearing this. So
Yeah,
what are you
because
talking
I
about
don't
the
bring up
aura of
everything because
persons?
I already know them a lot to deal with as it is with all this.
He's not. I think he thinks he is because sometimes I complain about small stuff. I nag him
But do
sometimes.
you
It's
ever
not
see that too? Like the aura around people?
present. Well, okay. Let me put it to you this way. I sense things from people. Like
Oh yes,
it's
you do.
not that I could just look at
She's
somebody and be
so
like,
creepy.
oh, okay, yeah, no. I have to interact with you to a certain extent in order for me to like get
She
a
knew what
vibe
my
from
wife
you.
was going to do or she knew about what my wife was going to do to me. Let me think here. So that
Oh,
would
I
be
predicted that a long time ago, but
2012. You warned me. Then you warned me again in 15.
mind you, we're talking about over 10 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
This is over 10 years ago that I had been warning him when they first started dating. Um, because at that time I was living somewhere in the same state, and then for complicated reasons, my family problems got in the way of me staying here. So I went back down to Florida. And he was the last person I told. And it wasn't that it was his fault. We were supposed to meet up, and I didn't have a car at the time, nor did I even have a license. I was still 22 at the time. I was still pretty young. And I was actually pissed at myself because I was like, wow, all these years I was just trying to get back home so that I could finally, be with the one that I really care about. And we were going to have our chance. We were young. We were still in our early 20s. Like, why not, right? So then months are passing. He's pissed at me. He meets somebody in a bar. Apparently, this girl is from our same high school out here. And I was like, I've never met her, nor have I ever heard of her. And when I see her picture, never seen her before. So definitely not from the same town, at least as far as I saw. And it made me feel weird. And then, not only that, I hear that she's talking about me, like as if she knew me. And I was
On my birthday.
oh yeah, no, that was the worst.
On my birthday?
She wanted to be a drama queen. And every year I would always say happy birthday to him because we were like that since
Always.
we were younger. Because,
And we're talking about since 5th grade.
we we have mutual friends and everything. That's why I thought it was weird. Not that girl. So I thought it was weird. I was like, maybe she's obsessed with him or a stalker or whatever. So I brushed it off for a while. And there was a point where I already had drama issues within my own family, and I was just like, I don't have the time for this.
Not worth it.
So I told him, I was like, I don't know what's up with your girlfriend, but I was just trying to say happy birthday, and I just think this is too much. I don't know why you're with her, but whatever. And he was like, oh well, she likes me and this and that. And I was like, right, because that's just enough. I don't see it that simple for me. I get pissed off very easily for nothing.
Thank you, Claire. Thank you so much.
Strong intuition.
Her intuition is just too much sometimes.
I'm usually pretty accurate about people. I don't know. It kind of sucks too because it's
Moon Path, me too. Read what Moon Path just said.
Moon Path?
I'm not going to say a word
where?
about myself. I'm going to let her do the talking on that. Who does that sound like?
Oh, wow. Really? That's... Oh, you can, do you mean, you can see a different kind of face from what somebody, looks like?
Right.
Because that is kind of... I don't see colors when it comes to people. It's like, okay. The ones we ran into tonight?
Yeah.
They seem genuine.
Yeah, I agree.
The first one was kind of...
We got pulled over twice.
Yeah, not great.
We got a new car, and the temp tag, the tape came off.
So it was doing this. And they were like, well, we can't see it. So, and I was like, oh, Jesus. So, or Jesus. Anyway, I got upset because, I was driving. And so come to find out, I've been uninsured without a vehicle all these years since 2021.
The police.
But when we interacted with the police, he was a little iffy to me. And, I kind of got a weird... I was asking him, I was trying to ask questions because I don't know about this stuff. I've never been pulled over before. So I was just trying to figure out exactly what it was that I did. I didn't do anything. It had nothing to do with me. It was just that you couldn't see not the plate, but because it's a temp tag. So you just couldn't see it. It wasn't clear enough for them, I guess. So it's whatever. But yeah, no. And then I find out I'm uninsured for a while, and I just got weirded out. But they took forever just to get the information, right? So on our way back home, same thing. Same thing happens again. Oh, couldn't really see your tag. And he had just clarified with the last one, the first one, that everything was okay, that it was fine the way that it was readjusted. It was nuts.
It blew my mind. But the point she's making is that the guys that we did actually interact with were genuine, though.
Yeah, they were very sweet.
They weren't RoboCop.
No, they weren't at all whatsoever. None.
Get on the ground, mother!
Yeah, no, I got nervous because I was like, do I put my hands on the steering wheel? I didn't know the procedure. I just, you ever watch Cops?
Yeah. Get on the ground!
Or Blue Bloods or CSI, all that stuff. And I'm just like, that makes me nervous. And you know what? Just so you guys understand this, I grew up in a Latin household, and you know, we just didn't favor the police since I can remember, and I didn't even know his dad
La,
was
la, la, la.
yeah. So there was a lot a lot for me that I just kind of it made me very nervous, and I think the baby was getting very jumpy because of that, and I got very fearful. So I was like,
I
what
grew
do I
up in a
do? What
military
do I
household.
do? Yeah, and see that's the thing. It's very he understands that. He understands the procedures. It's like clockwork for him. But for me, it's a whole different subject, and I didn't know what to do. I just asked him, if he could get my ID out, whatever, before the cop came
Yeah,
over.
but they take me as a cocky son of a gun sometimes, and
And he wasn't cocky at all. He was very sweet with them, like just as sweet as they were. He was too.
well, that's how it's supposed
But
to be. It's
but
supposed
they
to.
were
I,
they were
I give
genuinely
respect
nice, and
to
I didn't
respect
get
is
any
given.
weird. I didn't get like a
Like where we live here,
yeah
10 minutes out of where we got, had gotten stopped from.
the okay
It's
the
like,
police around us.
you have to give the salute
Jeez,
every time you go past them.
they're awful. They're really just like
Convicio papers. Like that's the worst German accent I've ever done, but you heard it.
he's funny.
It's
He's
the truth though.
he's genuine like this like all the time. So it's just something that I'm trying not to laugh hard because it hurts my belly sometimes.
But it's true.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you don't need to be a Nazi. Like these guys were good guys tonight.
oh wait, hang on. Moon Empath says I've even seen demon faces on church buildings
Me
before.
too.
Yes,
You know
yes,
it's crazy? I think that churches are like
gargoyles.
if you want to get good pictures of like cloud stuff and all that, go to a church. That's what I can honestly tell you. There's something that is with that these beings are connected to.
First one set up
Good
no.
and bad. I think the wars are going on in these areas.
Oh, shamelessly voracious. Yes, you're right. Look, the first we thought
I
the
gotta get my
first one
glasses.
had known.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Go ahead. Hang on. Sorry, I'm in the way.
I'll be right back, guys.
Um, just so you know, shamelessly voracious. That last comment, I agree. That's what we all believed because we assume that all the local police talk to each other, especially like they'll hear each other on the radio. So I assumed we all assumed that we weren't gonna get stopped for anything. So we just pulled into Wawa. No biggie. You two are lucky to have each other. I've been married once to an abusive man. Yeah, his we're still working on that with him. He's trying to get a divorce. She's been evading that, and yeah, that's why things are complicated with the whole baby situation, but it's okay. Honestly, I'm patient when it comes to things like that. I've been in really bad relationships to the point where when he's being super nice or just himself, let's say, um, it takes me by surprise because I'm not used to it. It's been a very long time since I've had someone genuinely treat me like, the kindness of their own heart. Really, it doesn't take anything out of him to be that way with me or for me. And he's impacted my life so much. The fact that we've known each other since we were kids, it's really good for me. Um, I had that Disney dream of the princess fairy tale kind of situation, and he really is a prince. He's genuine. He's sweet. The way he comes off sometimes, if he seems like a little too forward with you guys, he's just being himself. Um, but he's very honest. Very rarely has he ever, fibbed or lied about anything. Maybe just to, if he's taken one of my snacks or something lately. That's it. That's usually what he would probably lie about, but nothing more than that. No, he's deep. Um, I I try to ignore um like other people lately. I've been trying to stay off of social media for a long time. That's why like you haven't seen me on this since I've been around him because I got here in March last year and or got back here and we started out slow and we didn't even expect to get pregnant mostly because of me and my body. Um, and I started packing on the pounds little by little. This summer was extremely overwhelming. The heat was Very, very sickening. Even for his dad. His dad, you know, his dad was going through it with the heat as well. And everything impacted us. But this whole, let's put it this way, this whole first year, it says a lot about us as a couple, I guess, because I want to say if this had started between him and I, if this had started about 15, 15, 20 years ago, we might not have made it to this point. The only reason why I say that is because our maturity levels were definitely not up to par. Um, I was definitely a jealous type of woman. You know, like all you ever saw was these. At the time, let's put it this way: you ever seen the Real Housewives? Or Desperate Housewives. That's what it was. I never watched the Real Housewives. It was Desperate Housewives. I like shows. I don't like reality TV because it's genuine drama and it's all scripted anyway. But I like the other ones or like what was it? Pretty Little Liars. I used to watch all that stuff and I just feel like my maturity level was just not there. And I would have just been jealous for anything and anyone and you know, my confidence level would have never been where it is now. It's taken me all this time, bad relationships, and you know, seeing him for who he turned out to be. That it just it changed my perspective on a lot of things. And I mean, look, he has my old phone. This is my old phone that we're recording on. Um, I'm an open book. I mean, you guys could ask anything. He is pretty much too. Um, but sorry, I know I'm not that entertaining. I do forget stuff. I guess it's called baby brain, but yeah. I haven't been able to go to church since. You know what? Don't feel bad about not going to church, okay? Um, yeah, I believe that. I haven't been to church in a while myself. I'm a Christian. He's Catholic, but it's not that I was never Catholic. I had been, and even before that, you know, the last video we did together, I mentioned that I was part of a cult. I didn't really know it at the time when I was a kid, but once I grew up and my mom kind of gave me the heads up. She even mentioned it to him that she was in another one before that. But the crazy thing is, don't feel bad that you can't attend church, even now, because there's times where I literally just go online on YouTube, you know, on my own account, and then I'll just watch preachings online or listen to them, and I'll pass out. You know, like even that's disrespectful at some point if you're doing it in public, but um if that's what helps you keep your faith up, I mean, just go for it. Don't worry about if somebody's gonna judge you based on who you want to listen to. That's your preference. You know, don't let somebody else tell you, oh, you shouldn't be listening to them because of this and that. Well, guess what? It's not for them. That's it. It's that simple. Don't ever let anybody stop you from believing or not believing. Don't let anybody ruin your perception of God or our Creator. Uh, I went to church so long. There was times where I was shown certain things, like when we were talking about personalities and you know reading people. Sometimes, like I read them a little too accurately to the point where I have an ex-boyfriend where back in '07, let's say '07, right before I went to the military. Um, I was just starting college. I think, yeah, that was my first year of college because I had taken a year off. I graduated '05, so I started going to college the following year. I was working part-time jobs, just trying to earn some money. And then I go to school, I meet this kid on MySpace, and I happen to recognize him because he was from like an old school that I went to down there in Florida. And one day, I invite him to go to church with me and my mom. And we're about to stand up so that we can, you know, praise the Lord with the songs, you know, the hymns. And no joke, this was the weirdest moment I could ever explain to you because as small as it was to some people, it impacted me like really severely. Like it hurt. And it hurt my spirit, I wanna say. Um like as soon as I stand up, he grabs my hand and pulls me to sit back down. My mom looks over at us and she looks at me specifically and she was like, "Get up. You're supposed to stand up." And I said, I was like, "Why'd you do that?" Like, and I told her, I was like, "I can't." And I wasn't understanding of why he did that, nor did I ask him. Maybe I misunderstood something, but that gave me like an eerie feeling about him. And our relationship didn't last very long. It barely lasted much longer after that because I didn't take him to church immediately when we started dating, but he was way too dressed to impress kind of with me. And I told him from day one, I was like, I don't need you to try to impress me. Just show me who you really are. Because I don't like that whole, when people tell you, you know, you start dating or whatever, give it 6 months before you make any real decisions about your future with that person. I can immediately see it within the first month or 3 months max. But I've always been like that. I've always been able to read people pretty easily. And sometimes you can sense that people have good or bad intentions. And I, at some point, felt it was not great. So that ended. He didn't like it. He made a whole scene about it. And he even came to my house and made a whole scene. My mom didn't like him. Plain and simple. She didn't like him. She didn't like a few others either. And she likes Bobby. She loves him. And they're actually waiting for us to come visit. I'm just waiting for this baby to come out first. I don't want to go on a plane with the baby in my belly. It's too much pressure. It really is. Oh, it's so good you have finally come together in proper position. Sounds like a difficult preparation time for you both. Now the happily ever after is your. It is. It is. Honestly, even if the baby wasn't around, I would never leave him. I feel like this is it. This is definitely it for us. I don't think we'd ever be able to separate after this. Um, you know, like I kept, like in the beginning, we were contemplating the whole, you know, you think we'll make it, you know, are we gonna get past the little things and stuff? And I know he reassured me, and I reassured him plenty of times, and I don't think either of us were believing it until we genuinely just kind of we had to take a break even even before, oh thank you, even before finding out that I was pregnant. We were having these conversations, and he saw how my health kind of declined a little bit in the beginning because we didn't know that I was pregnant since I was so thin. Like right now I'm 185, okay, just so you guys know, I'm 5'7". I weigh 185 with an almost about to pop out belly. um when I first got here, I was like 167, 165,
Yeah.
something like that. So it's a significant difference. This is a big baby, but it's just the belly, that's all. And I only get it here when I'm kind of like stressed or bloated. Maybe I had too much salt or something today. I don't know.
I don't think you look older. I just think that you're.
It's my hair. It could be my hair.
No, I just think that you're pregnant. Like as simple as that.
It's like calling me fat, but he's not calling me fat.
I just wouldn't.
No, they've all been so sweet. They didn't.
Bother my.
Look.
I
The
love
hearts.
them so very much.
Eric, look, you guys are so nice. I'm amazed.
No, I really
I
do.
couldn't
I
even
love
stay
them.
in conversation.
When I used to talk to you about you guys to her, she'd be like, you know, you're gonna start a cult, kind of a thing. And I'm like,
Oh,
no,
I believe he could, and that's why I told him, please don't. It scares me because he's genu he's so genuine. Sometimes I think the wrong people could take advantage, and I know you guys love him, but
as I love you.
I fear that if the wrong person were to get his attention, and I'm not saying like a woman at all. I genuinely think if somebody was trying to start a cult, they could use him as a scapegoat, and he would be all for it until he realizes what's happening. He could have that stomach or the pit of his stomach feeling a certain way, and he would still probably keep going until something happens. Something goes down, and it can, you know.
Mm.
But I love him to death, and I would never want anybody to even try. I'd say a
Unless
few
you
more
guys
words, but
wanted to.
he's so bad.
What do we got going on?
Hang on. What's the most greatest thing of all? I often feel like I'm prying into people's personal lives uninvited because I feel their situation in detail. No, but you know what that makes you? You're empathetic. That's not a bad thing. That means you notice that something's up.
But not only
Don't
that,
feel
though.
guilty.
No,
You're
because
not.
listen, people aren't on here for you not to be like that.
Yeah, and don't avoid them. Well,
It's like this, like
if they make it seem like you should
if
avoid
they're
them,
putting
just
their
avoid them.
business
But
out there, like to the extent to where
if they bring it up and they
yeah,
act
then
like you're being too nosy, that's not you.
why are
That's
they
them.
bringing it up?
They're doing it on purpose to kind of fish for you to say something, to bring attention to it so that they can have the freedom to talk about it. They want to see how you're going to react. I've
Yeah,
had that a lot, and
yeah.
I'm not saying it just to say that about anybody.
That's
My family
exactly
has
what
done
it
that
is.
too. So,
And on my side as well.
oh, not exactly sure. The baby could come any day now. Like tonight, I honestly thought that's why we were on the road tonight. We were going to the hospital. um, I've been getting the Braxton Hicks contractions, so but everything's okay. I think maybe I was just hungry.
No,
You,
but you're
you never
close.
know. You
You're
never know.
close.
But yeah, no, any day now because according to the last visit, they were like, well, you're like 6 months. Somebody else said 24 weeks. The other one said 26. So every time
I'll
a
take it
week
from you, honey.
passes, okay, thank you. Every time the week passes, I just keep getting these emails because I signed up to all those baby things. So I get emails all the time. His phone does it too. So we're constantly getting updates on every week, the size or the weight or something.
And
Or
that's not liquor. I
things.
really don't drink actually. So
Oh no, that's Powerade. I wouldn't be drinking it.
true Powerade.
I also don't like alcohol. It stinks. But yeah, no.
That bag is moving on its own.
What?
I don't
It's
know.
probably the air in here.
They would have saw it. No, I don't know. They'll tell me
Did you
later.
say bag? No,
It
baby,
looks like
it's
this
the
bag
light.
moved.
The light in the
Oh,
light
okay.
on here keeps changing. It's the phone. It's weird.
Oh, these guys see everything. So if it did move, they'll tell me.
We will watch out for you. We got you. No worries here. I have to get some sleep now. Oh,
Oh
good night, Moon
man,
Empath. It's okay.
we love you
know
so
what?
much.
You could. I think this lets you replay anything anyway, right? So
Yeah, I'm gonna
you
try to
can
do
always
this
look
every
back.
week now. Like this is gonna be.
I told him to stay frequent, even after the baby. It's not a big
I
deal.
promised that I was going to change it up, and
Oh,
us either.
yeah, you know what? I think it's the alignment. Don't feel bad about that.
No joke.
If
I've
you
been
have
getting
to
like
take some Benadryl or Tylenol PM, I guarantee they'll kick in.
I haven't
Just drink
slept
a
though
lot of
either.
water. Drink
That's
a lot
so
of water
crazy.
to make sure that stuff goes through your stream. But yeah, don't worry. Go to bed. Just
We
go.
love you.
Take a break.
Seriously though, we do love you guys.
Yeah, I definitely love you guys. You guys are very sweet. This is the first time I've ever done this, so it's kind of like it's new to me, but that's it.
And do you guys want her to try to be part of this? Cause I like I said, I want to change. I wanted to change my what do they call? How do they say? I wanted to change the concept of the show. Obviously, you guys already know about the clouds. You guys know what's going on
Oh, I
around
saw
us.
a cloud tonight. I'm not kidding though. This is weird.
It was the most clear night ever.
There was no clouds, and then this one random. It was huge.
Mind
it
you,
was like a long
it's 70
one.
miles per hour winds that are out here in Jersey.
So you would think you'd see it moving, but it wasn't. It looked
It was
stationary.
stationary.
It was very odd, and I saw it on the driver's side. Which direction were we going?
We were
West?
going towards Philly, west.
Yes,
Yeah.
we were going west. It was nuts, because the moment I look out, I'm like, why is there just one random cloud? And it was huge. It was.
Even the way it was formed was like, whatever.
That thing could have
You
been
know
like a
what?
mile long.
There's
It was
There's
big.
always someone's gonna say, "There's too much nitrogen in the air."
Melatonin helps. Oh yes, yes.
Oh, melatonin. You want to dream? You already know.
It takes me 9 to 10 milligrams, I think, in order for me to get some
Yeah, I'm
efficient sleep.
about 10, 15 as well.
Yeah. It I'm not good with medications. Like it takes a lot for me to do anything. Like Benadryl, I have to take about 3 to 4, and that doesn't even keep me asleep. If like if I'm having like an allergic kind of or like the
Scratchy
postnasal
throat.
drip, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like depending on the type of medication. But sleeping medication, I usually try not to take. I try to wear myself out during the day, but with this belly, anything wears me out. Just going up and
It's
down the stairs is a lot.
yeah, we're in the last days for that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Well, but what's crazy is, how about this? What if you had the baby next week while we're doing the show? Right? Yeah, you guys are in, right? That'd be so awesome.
I'm hoping till Valentine's Day. I really am, cause like I still need to order some stuff so that we have it here prepared
And what about
for the baby.
times? If you guys, I'd like to know
Times? What do you...
if you guys would want an earlier time.
Oh, live streaming. Yes, yes. Please let him know because
The reason why we do it, I do it this late, is for my friends across the pond, on England and Europe and
yeah,
such.
catch them while they're
So
still awake or something.
they're just waking up to about 8 a.m. there. I think it's
Really?
8 hour difference,
Okay.
I
What?
believe.
I thought it was like a 12 hour. You know
I'm
what? I
pretty sure
don't.
it's 8.
Like I said before, I'm not good with geography, so. Do you have an Amazon wishlist? For the baby?
Yes. Okay.
Yes, I think I started one, but I haven't really. You know what? I'm getting it from different places because I'm not trying to advertise, but to be honest, Shein is actually pretty affordable. You just don't know when the delivery date is going to be because they ship it from either overseas or sometimes it could be in your local area and you just don't know it. You don't know where it's coming from. I don't really care though. Whatever's cheaper is cheaper. But a lot of their stuff, as cheap as it can be, it's very good quality. I would never say that about any product. Um, my niece is actually the one that told me about it, and I'm pretty sure my sisters know about it. The reason I started using it though was my actual mom and stepdad. They told me, and I was like, oh,
I
they're
never heard of it.
older.
You guys just made me know something.
Yeah, it's like Temu or Alibaba, I think it's called.
Like Aladdin.
Right, but it's all one word. I think it's
What's
Alibaba.
Alibaba?
It's like Temu and Shein. Remember that app that I'm always looking at
Tamu and
baby stuff?
Scene.
Shein. Shein. I don't know if it's called Sheen or Shein. I don't know. But this stuff is really good. Like I guarantee if you find something, even if it's really cheap, just make sure you look at the what it's made of and then you'll know for sure if you really want to get it or not. Stuff is cheap. And it's better if you sign up for their membership or rewards thing because it's like $7. And I kid you not, I think you get free shipping for that.
Really? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's why I did it because you have to pay shipping on everything. So
That's so cool.
yeah, so it's better not to have to pay shipping. Like in case of an emergency and you need to get something like that.
And I wanted to say this too. With the new changes, I want you guys to be part of the show as well. If you guys ever want to go live with us, like, you guys make the show.
Wait, yes, share it, please, if you're comfortable to do that. Wait, share
Email?
the Amazon wish list or
Your email?
email? My email?
Obviously, you can.
I don't know how it works to be honest. How to share that information other than
Beep. Sorry, I'm just kidding.
no, for real. I really don't know. I don't
You
know.
basically.
YouTube says not to give out certain
No,
pieces
no,
of
no, it's okay.
information, but
What you would do is, we would just email this
your baby
person.
wish link. Okay, I don't know. You know what? Let me look it up because I really don't know how this stuff works. I've been
I would email you, or she would email you. I would go to your page, check out one of your random videos, and then hit up in the random video after you guys knew the email. Then I would or she would, delete it from here so nobody would bother you, and everybody's happy.
yeah, because my name is on my email. Then again, I could use my AOL account.
You know,
I do
you,
have AOL. It does not have my name.
no matter what, I just want everybody to be safe. There's a lot of
Yes,
stalkers out there.
info only Amazon has that.
Okay.
Huh? Hang on. Let me check Amazon because I'm still learning all these apps. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I've been playing Misplay, okay? And Misplay, they give you options to play things, take surveys and
That was
stuff like
definitely
that.
your North Jersey just came out.
And
Really though, right?
sometimes I sound kind of ghetto.
North Jersey.
I forget that. I need to stay proper. But the thing is, I have a hard time with electronics. Technology is not my forte. And over time, I'm learning how to use things still. So, let me check.
We got yeah.
Let me check the profile thing. I think this. Oh, your list. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
What is it?
It won't share it with anyone, but it keeps it private for the gift. That's so amazing.
Really? Honestly,
That's the route.
I haven't even asked anybody for anything because I look the whole time I pretty much kept it a secret.
It's not even like a pride thing. Yeah, we just
No,
didn't want to.
we weren't. I wasn't sure that the baby was gonna take the entire time, and I didn't want to make a big announcement because you know, let's break it down from here. What if I lost a baby?
Oh, honey,
What if I
please.
went into postpartum? You know, I don't want anybody else to know that. I don't want anybody else to see that, and I didn't want because I did go through a miscarriage years ago, and my mom and my sister kind of they kind of went through it too, and I saw it because they both had their own losses at some point in their lives, and
You know what's crazy is
it
I
hurt them as
love
much as
that
it hurt me.
the people that are here still enjoying. Um, they want to be part of it, and that means like the world to me.
Thank you.
And that definitely
It
means
does.
that they want you to be part of this as well, and you are part of it. She wasn't sure if she wanted to come out and tell people that this is happening to her too. Like she saw me get abducted straight up. She woke up. Apparently, I was gone altogether, completely just disappeared. She goes to the house, attic, um, bathroom, all the places that maybe I was hiding. Maybe I was upstairs hiding out.
I thought he was sleepwalking, and he definitely disappeared. So I wasn't sure what happened. And we're on the second floor here. His parents sleep on the first floor. So there's no way he would have gotten out
They're
the
my
front or
roommates.
back door. Yeah, our roommates. But no, they would have noticed. You know what I mean? They would have noticed if he had left the house. And that's what scared me. I was like, no way he would have walked out without his dad noticing. His dad notices everything.
What's that military like?
The
One
military back
footstep.
on.
But yeah,
We
no.
always we always check the locks.
Apparently, she came back up, and I was back.
And he was just in bed, like nothing had happened. He was just laying there like he didn't move. And I was like, what the heck? He was so still. And I'm like really I'm looking so hard at him and I was like, what the heck? And I'm doing this. I'm like touching to see that he's actually there because before it was flat and I freaked out so bad. Like there was no way of him being underneath, the bed because the bed was like really close to the ground. Like we had a platform frame, but now we have an elevated one. So I was like, oh my gosh, how is this even possible? Like I was really scared, really scared. Um, I have never seen that before. Before I got here, no. Um, that really concerned me, and so not lying to you, this is what ended up happening. I ended up staying awake at night more often just to make sure that everything's okay. Like we hold each other. You know how what is it, beavers or otters? You know how they hold each other when they're laying in the water and they're just chilling? Yeah, I do that to him. I either hold his hand or I grab his arm or something or I cuddle with him as much as I can because our mattress is very comfy now. But I try to stay as close and like touching him because I'm a little afraid that he's gonna disappear on me again. I don't want it to be one of those situations where if he's raptured and I don't sense it, yeah, yeah. I really don't know what I would do without him at this point. I love you very much.
I'm not worthy of being raptured.
He doesn't know that. God knows our hearts. I truly believe that. Um, yeah.
I do my best.
Um, sorry, I'm like trying to concentrate on the conversation. I'm trying to read at the same time.
I would give up my seat even if God did call upon me to take like any one of you go over me, because yeah.
Um, I think I have to redo this. It said that I was looking for certain things before. I think I gotta fix this. So apparently my baby registry is outdated.
You kidding? You just did it like
I'm
2
telling
months
you.
ago.
Well, no, I did it on a different website. Oh no, this is why. I did it on Enfamil. I did that one, and it was asking me to do it on different websites. So I have, what is it? Your Baby Club, Baby Baby Plus or something, or your baby. There's like so many different things. Mom Cozy. The only one that sent me something for free was Enfamil. Being real with you, that is the worst feeling. A lot of them don't send you anything until you pay for it. So it's really kind of messed up. Yeah, you would think that they would try to just give you a gift to like at least rope you in a little bit. So Enfamil's got me.
That's
but
so sad.
but I'm still working on that, like all the information with them.
Let's see here. Let's see what we're talking about here.
You know, I really don't have anything on
We are
here.
going to take care of that though. Yes, 100%.
Uh, yeah,
My eyes are killing me tonight.
baby, it's late, and you've been up since this morning. Well, yesterday morning.
Yeah, but I don't like
It's
it
gonna
like
be
that.
almost 24
And I had
hours
so much
in a
more
few
that I
hours.
wanted to talk about.
Keep talking about stuff.
What's with this big M on my phone? Look at that.
Oh, I see that. I don't know. Maybe it's Michael.
Is that just the way it cracked?
That's the way it cracked. Yeah.
That is just like.
Oh yeah. Just in case you guys noticed, the lighting is off because there's a crack, and it's literally by where the camera kind of views us. So.
You know how this goes. I'm terrible with phones though. Uh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Even with the cover on.
Yeah. Not cool.
Yeah. No, that was funny.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm not gonna do the camera, so. No, you're fine. We're tired. We're tired. We are in we're getting ready to go to sleep mode. But I love talking to you guys. Like it's you guys make this what it is. Like if it's not for you guys, then I'm not here. Um, and that's that. Like I love going to your pages. Like even if I don't comment on your pages, I go to them because I want to see what you guys are up to. I want to see like your new content, and sometimes like I'll throw like a couple words, here and there to let you guys know that I'm watching. But on the other hand of that, when I don't say anything, is because the purity of your video is so dynamic and just everybody like is different. You can see the way their their scene is being played, the way that you're portraying your video versus yourself, and the dynamic between the way that you're feeling versus the feel of the video itself, and it's so like pure. Like most of you, like if I added you and I'm going to your videos, it literally, and I keep going to your videos, it's because you're different. You're not the everyday show that everyone is watching. Like you're punk rock, it's early days. Like everybody wants to go to the concert that nobody knows about, and that's hot. Like that's fun. It's not fun when you're at Blink 182 now because every teeny bopper there is singing along to songs that like they didn't grow up into.
Oh,
Like
okay. Yeah.
I think that you know where I'm going with this. Like it's the movie. You guys are the movies that like a couple years away, people are gonna be like, oh my god, they were on point. Like they knew that this was going to happen. This was happening back then. Why didn't we see it?
Thanks for sharing this time.
We love you too, and we'll definitely.
We're gonna have to make it over to your page to share some
That's what
good
we're gonna
things
do.
because this is long and I think I have to type it by
And
hand. Yeah.
it is getting late. It really is getting late. What's going on? Like 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock probably.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
We're
it
a few
definitely
minutes.
is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I love you guys to death. Like dearly love you guys to death. And we will be talking to y'all soon. I will be making it over to your page probably in the next 5 minutes.
Yes.
Everybody that's commented, everybody that was part of this one tonight,
Yeah.
it didn't really go the way that I wanted it, but
Oh, her phone
it
died.
had to go this way because it's a new dynamic to what we're going to go forward with, and
And
that's because of
maybe
you
we'll,
guys. And
if the baby's quiet and everything, and if we're both, in, mm, uh, maybe we'll bring the baby on camera.
we'll
Maybe
see,
we'll see
we'll see.
because it, everything's delicate with showing children on video and stuff these
In
days,
general,
and
yeah.
I'm a little worried because it being my first, not his first. Um, there's a
You
lot of things that come
protection.
with
You want to
yeah,
protect the ones you love the most. You guys know that
yeah.
because everyone here, like most of the
Right.
people that are in the chat that I'm looking at, um, they are the ones that are the protector of children. They are the ones, the protectors of love.
Oh, I can
They
tell
are the ones,
that.
yeah, that understand the value of actually saying "I love you" to someone and meaning it. Like
Yeah,
that's
I
extinct
can't
today.
I can't just say that. I could say, I love this, I love that, but to say that I love someone, that is very hard for me, and he knows it.
I'm doing the same. I'm gonna do the exact same thing right this instant. Actually, screenshotting
Okay,
because I wanted to
you
make
can
sure that
scroll back down. Yeah.
yeah. No, I now want to make sure I get. If you're not subbed already, you sure as heck will be.
Yeah.
Everybody in this chat room, if you could just send any kind of comment now, so I can make sure that you're on my friends list.
Hmm.
Because you guys were awesome tonight. And like I said, the show didn't go really the way that I was thinking that I was going to go. I had much more to talk about on all this, but God, I love you guys. You're the best. You guys are the best, and it's going to get more fun. And the people that are here now, and in the next generation of where I'm trying to take this, like you guys are going to be my light bearers. You guys are going to be the ones that I'm going to turn to when reality is going to take a shift. You guys are the best, man, and your purity and your sincere. You don't hold back. When you guys say something, it is that usually. Like you're showing me what it is, and I'm seeing what it is. But like I said, I love you guys so very much, and I really can't wait to talk to you guys. No, thank you so very much, Nigel. And like I said, no matter what, this is probably going to be the day that we do this um, every week. This is going to be our slot. And
Let us know what you want to talk about, because I wouldn't want to just keep it
I
down
love
to.
that.
You know what?
I
I
love
think I
that.
think we gotta open it up for different kinds of conversation, because personally, it's not that I wanted to cut him off about CERN. It does get to me when he mentions certain things, but you know what? Everything that's been happening lately, like everything before the inauguration, all that stuff, it's been a lot.
Yeah, really.
I
It's
was
been a lot.
excited.
It's
I,
been
I
a
was
lot.
excited during the inauguration, during the signings, all that stuff. He still kept up, the conversation, and I was like, this man is such a good businessman, but he knows how to multitask. Not that many presidents have ever done that. I don't
No,
think they've ever done it
not like
before.
this.
And I was okay. Before, I was not even a Trump fan.
No,
Years ago.
we
Years
fought.
ago.
We fought like cats and dogs.
We had arguments about this, you know, during the first presidency, and then over time, you know, I'm hearing everything that's been going
But
on.
you taught me so much too, though, from your side and your perspective. Like, that's what I love. I love you. I love that about you.
I was amazed that he even listened. I'm sorry, but the average man does not listen to me. A lot of guys don't like hearing me talk
Well,
about
people, if you're
anything.
not listening, you're not gonna learn anything.
True.
You
And
know.
he loves learning. He's the type that he could be the best student ever. All it takes is for him to just lend you his ear. For me,
And not do math.
I
And not do math.
I'll do math. I can't do it in my head. I'll do it on paper. It'll take me a while, but I will definitely do it for you. I will crunch the numbers.
You were in business in the army.
I was in finance
being
management,
she's
so
being
I was a 44 Charlie in the army. Um, basically, they're supposed to work close to HR, and
do numbers.
ugh,
So you know
I was
she's
doing a lot
probably
of
good at
paperwork.
math, right?
I'm really good, but it takes time to get back into the rhythm of it. Like last job, I was doing numbers like this, taxes and everything, and percentages. It was weird. It just kind of started happening normally, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this down packed.
Right.
I'm trying. I'm still trying. I
Nah,
want to work now, but I
You're
can't.
such a natural at this, though.
With what?
Being on here, like, and talking.
Well, you're
It's
here.
taken me 7 years to do this, to get to where this
You're
is.
here. If he was, I don't know if you guys noticed before, but I was having a hard time with talking to you guys, without him in the room because part of me loses track of the conversation. I do that. I jump from conversation to conversation, and it's cool with like I'm willing. I'm an open book, like I said before. I'm willing to talk about anything you want to talk about.
I think that's how we're going to do this. And during the week, we'll put up, like, what do you guys want to get into? And then we'll
Okay.
have, like, you know.
But if it strays from the main conversation that we start with, it's
That's
not
fine.
a big deal.
That's,
It
you know,
really- to
that's
me
how
it
we're going to do
isn't.
this.
That's how you interact with people on a regular basis. I mean, we've got to keep it human.
And that's
humane.
exactly right, 100%. And I hope
Shut
that
up,
they
little
want to.
bastard.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. Yeah, I have to put my eyes on. What's his name?
Relieved, lighter, like I can exhale after holding my breath. 4 years. 4 years? Baby brain fog. It's very normal. Thank you. Yeah, I forget things till the last second.
And
Like-
she's a Scorpio, so you know that's pretty much impossible.
Yeah, no.
Scorpios don't
You would
forget
think that I
anything.
would just like, yeah, I'm like an elephant. But no, it's
Me
just
too.
it's very odd. Like today, all right. I think I should fill you in on this. So
I felt that
have-
love just now.
I have tendencies of like when it's dim outside, like the gloominess of, because you know it's New Jersey. New Jersey is just gloomy most of the time, which I love because you can relax. You know, the light's not in your face. It's not hitting you so hard.
It's like the
But-
scene from, like, The Good Son. Remember how, like, dark that movie was?
Very. But I love that. I love that movie. Scares me still, but yes. And today was actually nice and bright. It was beautiful outside, and you know, it just motivated me to do a little bit of organizing. Not really cleaning. He cleaned. I organized, and I was just trying to make. You know, I guess I was nesting, and I didn't catch it.
I started nesting yesterday.
But then after the nesting, I started making phone calls. I was making phone calls to like different people, you know, important people, social services, social security, the VA disability, all these things, all
I
the
think
important
that
things.
these people want to go to sleep too.
Sorry.
No, we would go all
I'm
night.
on a different sleep schedule.
And I love you
this
guys
is
so
why
much.
I keep doing this.
I really do. I love you guys so much, and I thank you so much for, loving Diana too. She's pure of heart, and
Thank you for welcoming me.
yeah, I wasn't
I mean it.
expecting you guys to be in on this so fast.
Oh,
But,
you definitely
I
got
love
me.
that you guys are, and I can't wait to talk to you guys next week. So, what do you want to say? Anything?
Until next time, I guess we'll catch up if you guys ever want updates on the baby, well, we have an appointment tomorrow, so
We'll be updating you guys.
we'll definitely keep
And
you updated. I'm gonna try to keep the paperwork at hand
and
next time.
we definitely will email and put our the site thing out.
Thank you, shamelessly voracious, for real. At some point, I hope in the long run, maybe we'll get to know each other's real names.
Yeah, this is a journey that we're on together, and sometimes when you're walking with somebody, it takes a little time to open up.
Oh yeah, take as much time as you need. I'm an introvert too.
I love you
This is
guys.
literally my only outlet right now.
I love you guys so very much. And until next time, I love you guys.
Oh,
Yep, didn't mean to do that.
what happened?
It's broken. No.
No, stop. I think it's overheated. That's all. You too. Be safe. Night, Amy.
I love you all. No, they're the best. They really are the best.